So where do I start really? I got the Kawasaki kc100 and it's been found in a barn, I believe. I bought it off my friend about 300 or 450 quid, which is must be about alright. There's not many left in the UK. I don't think there's many on the road in the UK either, because trying to find parts on eBay, not hard to come by, but they seem to be quite dear. But when they shouldn't be that dear, but they're rare, but not worth loads of money, if that makes sense to you. I'm say under halfway through it. The bike frame has been powder coated, bike cover, some covers have been powder coated, the battery tray's been powder coated. Some bits have been cleaned. I've got new bearings and seals coming. Still got to get. I still need to get quite a lot of parts for it really. My rims, my outer rims have just got back. I've just gotten back. They've just been chromed. I just need to prep and clean my hubs to send them off to get powder coated. So here's my Clark sandblaster. I'm going to give that one a blast over. That's got a light in it. But this is well used. Might start doing some tool reviews, but I don't want to review a tool if I've not really used it, because that's pointless, because you don't really know, can't really do a review if you're not heavily used something. So I might start doing 2-minute reviews of some sort of tools which you can see which I've used and abused, and if they've kept up with their capability of still working or being intact, then they'd be worthy to doing a review on them. But yeah, we'll crack on with this, and the sooner we do it, the better. So yeah, this is them all. These are all the ones I'm going black. There will be other bits I will need powder coating in the future for a bike, but as you see, they're looking quite good. You could polish these if you really wanted to, but yeah, I'm going to go black. So next time you see these will be at powder coaters. So yeah, this is what I've got, which is a little update on the bits I've got. My wheels have been done. Well, no, my wheels were done actually last time. But this is my new rims. My bits come from my powder coaters, which is a nice gloss. So there's going to be chrome spokes with all black hubs. Originally it was going to go with black rims with black hubs and chrome spokes, but these ended up getting chrome by mistake, and it'd be a shame to get rid of the chrome. So yeah, I went with kept the chrome. Still went for black hubs, so hopefully it might be different, look a bit different. I'm not too sure. I should have maybe polished the hubs, but only time will tell. I'm going to send the one wheel off and see what that looks like, and then if it looks right, send the front one off. Otherwise, I might have to change the plans. But yeah, that's what that looks like. Powder coating bits are looking really good. The bits from powder coaters were a lot better than I imagined, and weren't a bad price either. I got them for. Got it done. Some bits in there which is a shame, but overall I think it'll look alright. All the bits are gloss black, and then the insides have been alright. Some fairings for battery cover, which I needed, and to get that one for a cheap price I could buy 2. So I'm going to sort that out and put my other one on eBay after I've made it all nice, and hopefully get some money back from that. My fork seals, which I got for and my fork oil, which are the right Pacific. There are different models of the kc100 and yeah, the other ones. So I got my seals put in and my oil, but I want everything done properly. So I'm going to take the stanchions out, give them a clean, make sure everything's, because they are actually external springs. All the rest of the models are internal springs. So fit them, that'd be nicely done. And my rear shocks come, but they actually turned out wrong. They're complete different types meant to come, but these are all dented as well. But I've measured them, and they're gonna send these back, and they're gonna send me the right ones. I'm gonna get them painted. So yeah, there's the bits to come. I'm still waiting for those bits to come. I need to get a new piston, all the piston and stuff. But next bits would be putting rear bearings in my rear hub, and go and send the rear hub to get spoked up. And when that comes back, hopefully it should look alright. But time will tell. Yeah, me talking too much again. Let's crack on taking the bearings out, pushing the bearings in. Hopefully. Yeah. See you in a bit. So this is front hub. we're going to knock the bearings in and send it off to get spoked, and then find some real bearings, because the ones I got sent are actually wrong. Well, 2 of them were right. One was oversized, way too big. So yeah, and this also needs a seal, but I'll have to find one for that. But knocking these bearings in, clean, make sure all the inside's clean, because you don't want no grit. Bearings I took out and actually in bad condition, but for the price you might as well put some new ones in. So I'm going to give the inside of a clean, and then grease up the bearings, put a spacer in, and then be ready to send off to get spoked. On these hubs there are 2 parts of where one side of the bearing sits, which will be closest to your left fork, or your right fork, depending on which way it's around, which your bearing will sit inside it, which you'll be able to drop your bearing in and then knock it in into a second layer. The first layer is where the seal sits, the second layer is where the bearing would sit. The other side will just be one bearing, and then the rest of the hub assembly, which holds the shoes and stuff, will go in place. It is fairly clean, to be fair, already. I've gone over it several times, but just make sure there's no grease or nothing left in there, no bits from, say, like on these I sandblasted it, so you want to make sure all the bits are completely dry. So make sure you've got right side wheel side and the bearings. The size to the diameter of where the bearing actually fits is near enough the same size as the bearing, so it is pretty much like an interference fit. So you would have to knock it down. Make sure you don't knock it down on a piss. You want to knock it down evenly on the side to side, or keep dotting around the bearing to make it sit, and then you'll hear by the noise that when it will sit inside. We'll get some grease. This is some normal bearing grease, high performance bearing grease. Most grease will do, to be fair. You want to put a smear, if you can see it, I'll focus it, around the outside. You don't want to have it on top of the bottom, because you want it to sit dead flat. So there's a smear, a little bit round, not too much, but no, not too little. So you can see if it picks like that. So yeah, we'll knock this in, make sure you got the right side up. Some of the bearings are tapered, but the ones I've come across ain't never really been tapered. You can measure them if you want, but these aren't. And you can see the old bearings if you're unsure. So this will just push down to first layer, and then it'll be where the second layer is where the bearing actually sits. So what we use is the old bearing to then knock it in. Making sure we go side to side, if I can kind of get that in the picture. I think you can see that. As you could hear on the noise changes when it's actually seated, so we'll take that out. And as you can see, it's nicely, the focus, it's nicely sat down between top and bottom layers. Then we'll do the other side. Don't forget the little space which sits in. This just holds both sides of the bearings together to stop them squashing in and losing this shape. So we'll give that a nice grease up, and then sit that inside with a load of grease. That was to stop from rusting as well. My spacer, I'll give it a little clean and painted it. Give it a little paint just to stop the bits of shit coming back. And then we'll do the same with a small bearing. Give it a is that the focus? So this will be the same, it's going to slot in with it. Then get your other small old bearing and put it on top. Give it a knock down. So we'll make sure these are sat in the recesses. So the seal will sit on top of that, and then you flick it over, and the bearing sits dead flush with the rest of it. Looking quite nice. All there's left to do is then send it off to get spoked, and then come back, and then I can fit the new seal. That side, I'm going to take some measurements quickly, and then find out about getting one. But I think I'm going to cut that to the end of my video. I hope you might have enjoyed it, liked it, maybe learned something from it. Yeah, so I'm going to send as soon as my wheel gets back from spoking, then I'll start my next video for it. But hope to see everybody soon, and have a nice weekend. See you later.